Coming up on Torrance Today, Coastal Cleanup Day brings hundreds of volunteers out to Torrance Beach. An international ukulele festival entertains multiple crowds over 3 days at the city's Cultural Arts Center. And community college students get a closer look at what it's like to transfer to their dream universities. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Christine Lee. It's 4 p.m. on Monday, September 25th. I hope your week is off to a great start. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's our first story. More than 600 people participated in Coastal Cleanup Day over the weekend.
It's very encouraging. You can see that a lot of people in the community who want to come out and clean our beaches, and it's on their own will. No one's forcing them to do this. Make that a habit. It doesn't have to be at the beach. It could be at the local parks. It could be near your neighborhood. As you're walking, you see something, pick it up and toss it away. Clean up wherever you can. Just make that a part of our lives here.
We have hundreds of thousands from throughout the world who come to visit our beaches year-round, and it's important for us to put our best face forward and to show that our beaches are the best in the world.
The hotel wants to, help out the community and definitely clean up the beach. There was 13 of us, so it's like family members too. Surprisingly, it's actually pretty clean. I feel kind of bad that we didn't pick up more trash, but we did get a few things out there.
What I've noticed is that the city's been doing a good job just keeping the beach clean in general, but even just the little specks of trash that picking up helps every little bit.
I'd say the less amount of trash people collect is better because that means there's not much trash. Future generations won't have to have trashy beaches and can just enjoy it.
We have like 20 students, so it's pretty safe to say that we're going to pick up a lot of trash. Also that the marine life doesn't eat any of the microplastics and trash that come into the beach.
Thank you. This is more than cleaning up the beach. It's educating young people to be responsible, but it's also making sure that people that come to Torrance to play, to visit, enjoy one of the most wonderful resources that the City of Torrance has.
I always come with my family. They've been here for the last, I don't know how many years, my daughter, my wife, and my son. But this year my daughter is doing that same thing at the other beach, but she's doing her part. And this is one of those things that I love to get involved, and I love people to get involved as well.
I think that it's really special that so many groups are getting together to not only clean our beaches, but it also brings such camaraderie in between different people. It's grown. There's so many different organizations and businesses that are taking part, and I just think that it's a tribute to those that live in our community to be able to be such a large part of this.
We saw a lot of large groups this year, some with as many as 45 members. During the largest volunteer day on the planet, we also collected special messages for our veterans. You can watch those during our virtual Veterans Appreciation Program in early November. Shaping Torrance Together, our city's community survey, still needs more residents' input. 5 new questions are posted every month, and this month, city workers want to know if you planned to come on out to Coastal Cleanup Day and if you heard the Torrance Now sirens. Answering these simple questions can help improve the future of Torrance, and it just takes a minute or two to complete. You can fill out the survey now by going to torranceca.gov/shapingtorrancetogether. The Los Angeles International Ukulele Festival took over the Torrance Cultural Arts Center for 3 days, inspiring audiences with soothing music and unique workshops.
Let's hear you sing it, come on. You've got to try a little kindness. Show a little kindness.
We come together to really celebrate the versatility of the instrument. I think the unique thing about the ukulele, especially an ukulele festival, is you'll never see hundreds of people just sitting side by side and playing an instrument. It's a certain kind of a camaraderie that comes with the ukulele. It's a very special community.
I know people have come from 100 miles away to get here. They have teaching classes, they have performances all day. I've been playing ukulele now for about 15 years, maybe a little longer. I've only got 11 ukuleles at this point. I'm not coming home with another uke, buying one, because if I do, I think my wife will probably disown me.
This is my 5th time coming to the festival. And the camaraderie, the different players, the different looks of people, smiles on their face, different expertise levels, which is really cool. Music is a feeling. It's not what's written on the paper. Look at the smiles on their faces. We all learn off one another. So if you're sitting next to somebody and you emulate the other person next to you, and all of a sudden everybody's playing the same tune.
If you're interested in learning the ukulele, our city has classes through its fall season's catalog. There's a Saturday class this season from 2 p.m. for nearly an hour, and it's for students at all skill levels. They get to learn basic chords and strum patterns. For more information, go to torranceca.gov/class registration and click on the 2023 fall season's catalog. El Camino College hosted a fall university fair linking students with important resources.
I'm majoring in English. I checked in with a counselor, I think during the summertime, and I'm set to transfer and graduate summer next year. I'm really looking into Long Beach. I heard they had a really good English program, and it also gave me a chance to leave and move into a new environment if I do get accepted.
I'm probably going to transfer in 2025. Business economics, probably. Try to go more on the entrepreneurial side.
I've seen students not only get into the major colleges and UCs, but even some of the Ivy Leagues. And it's important because when they hear about admissions requirements, university housing options, financial aid and scholarships, things that matter to them in their transfer transition, directly from the university representatives, it's more meaningful. El Camino is a great starting point for their students.
The Transfer Center hosts similar events like this every semester, giving students the opportunity to connect with university representatives on a regular basis. El Camino College ranks in the top 10 for UC transfers and in the top 5 for CSU transfers. The city is looking for more firefighters to join Team Torrance, and the latest application round is closing this week. Here's a glimpse into one firefighter's journey. Meet Torrance firefighter and paramedic Katie Coburn.
I was born in Scotland and kind of grew up there till I was 14 years old. Moved to California, joined the Navy for about 5 years. Then from there, got out of the Navy, decided I wanted to be a civilian firefighter.
But the road to becoming a firefighter was a long one.
For 9 years, I've been pursuing this, so I definitely had my fair share of setbacks. When I got out of the Navy, when I thought I was in shape, and I went and I did a firefighter physical agility and I failed. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do something. I need to change something.
Katie transformed her body over several months, building both her strength and endurance with CrossFit.
You can't come in with a mentality of, I deserve to be here, because really, you don't until you prove yourself, whether you're a male or a female. There's 50 other guys that are a lot stronger and more capable maybe than you are, but if you are strong and capable and you deserve to be here, then show that.
When she finally applied to become a Torrance firefighter 2.5 years ago, the department invested in her to go to paramedic school, then paid her throughout the pandemic when her training got delayed, finding other ways she could help the community as a cadet.
They put us on ambulances and they had us driving around the city and testing people at home, some of the older people that couldn't make it out to testing sites.
Katie is only one of 3 female firefighters at the Torrance Fire Department.
I have an 8-year-old, so I love an 8-year-old girl. So I love when I see little girls that see me in uniform and they say, girls can't be firefighters, and I can take them to the engine. I show them where I sit on the engine. I show them that I have all the gear and that we can do that. You can do anything you want to do.
She encourages other women to never give up on their dreams, no matter how unconventional they may be.
Come in with that confidence and come in and work hard and commit and do well, because you'll gain the respect from those guys. I think that's the most important thing, is for them to be able to look to their left and their right and the back of the engine and say, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm with Katie today. She knows what she's doing. You know, that's a good feeling.
The deadline to apply is quickly approaching. It's this Thursday, September 28th. You can still apply if you are currently attending a fire academy. Oral interviews are tentatively scheduled for the first week of October. Well, still ahead, it's Monday Memories. Travel back in time with me to the start of the 2023 Torrance Beer Run when we come back in 60 seconds.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Monday Memories, I take you back to this weekend when I started one of my favorite Torrance traditions. As you may know, Torrance is the craft beer capital of our region, and all week long, our breweries are hoping you'd stop by to participate in the 2023 beer run. Here's how I started my run on Saturday. We begin our journey here at Project Barley Square, located at 1109 Van Ness Avenue.
Before I was an owner here, I enjoyed going out for the beer run. I'm a Torrance resident, and the fact that we had so many breweries in the area was always kind of a matter of pride for me. I'm a big beer fan.
Okie dokie.
This year, the beer run coincides with Oktoberfest.
As a brewer, it's a good opportunity to be able to showcase any sort of beers. This one fell in line with our Oktoberfest party, so we did a Marzen as well as a Fest beer. And we also actually have a Hellesbock or a Maibock on as well, so we have a really nice German lineup of beers.
But the father-son duo say what really sets apart this brewery and pub is this.
So from a beer point of view, definitely cask ale is a big thing. It's a specific style of service, that basically comes out of the UK. It's fresh served, it's naturally carbonated, and it doesn't keep. You can't put it in cans, you can't put it in bottles, you can only get it at a pub.
We wanted to keep cask ale here in Southern California. There's not a lot of places doing it. So it's definitely something that makes us unique and kind of sets us apart.
Enjoy with your friends, with us, have a good time.
And if you don't know what cask ale is or you haven't tried it yet, come on down. I got a lot of British people that have certified it as very authentic.
Cheers! Next, we get into the heart of downtown Torrance to Red Car Brewery and Restaurant located at 1266 Sartori Avenue.
We're born in 2000. We're the first brewery, but we're the smallest brewery. So we have English ales. We are getting ready to feature our pumpkin ale. We are one of the oldest ones in regards to the South Bay IPA. We have that trademark. You usually don't get a trademark on an area, and we actually achieved that. So it's unique because it doesn't really feel like I have a lot of first-time guests and they're like, oh, this doesn't taste like a 9%. And then when they had their second one, they were like, oh, we need to slow down. So I was like, yeah. It's 9%. To joke with the former Mayor Fury, it's all about the water in Torrance. That's what makes good beer. So therefore, they all have to at least come give it a try.
Cheers! The tour continues on to Smog City, the original location at 1901 Del Amo Boulevard.
One of the best parts about Smog is that we have a huge tap list. Our diversity is where we really set ourselves apart. So if you come in and you love IPAs, hazy beers, bourbon barrel-aged beers, sour beers, light beers, if you're new to craft beer, if you're a wine drinker, we offer something for everyone. So don't ever shy away from coming in and telling a taproom employee, I don't like beer or I only drink wine. Let us take you on a beer adventure. It's really fun. You get to have an experience. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Our tasters are cheap. And so just come and let them guide you. Cheers! Cheers!
This is also one of 2 spots where you can pick up a prize if you plan to stop by all 11 breweries.
We're one of the locations to pick up your hat when you're done. They're super cool with this amazing little can on top. I love him. Come to us or Hop Saint. When you're done with your passport, you've got stamps in every brewery, and pick up your beer hat while they last.
And here's just a friendly reminder that the beer run is actually a self-paced tour.
It's not a run. You can travel by car, Uber, bicycle. You can run it if you like, and you don't have to do it in one day. I think it's really important to recognize it's an opportunity to explore the city, explore our craft breweries. You don't have to do it in one day. It's too much, really, for most to do that. So take your time, enjoy, and get to know the local breweries.
You can pick up a passport at any participating brewery. Remember to get that stamp at each location and return the completed passport to either Smog City's original location or at Hop Saint Brewing Company. I'll show you more from my stops at the end of every episode this week. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a good day.